Hi there, good evening. It's Friday evening, and yet again I've been to Lidl. But yet again, this is where Lidl really comes into its own. And the discount supermarkets, if you know what you're looking out for, you can pick up some absolute bargains. So when they do their Alpine Week, occasionally, they bring out their wheat beer and their fest beer, and that's all they're called, fest beer and wheat beer. The wheat beer comes in at 5%. For the uninitiated, a wheat beer, a Weiss beer, is a bit of an acquired taste, where you're expecting, and sorry, I should introduce the wheat beer glass, which is way too small to fit this in, all of it. What we should get, though, is a marmalade-y kind of coloured beer, which smells of a little bit of banana, and then has a hint of spice about it. Usually spice like cloves and the cinnamon end of spice. It's that kind of spice to it, if it's a decent one. You can get some really good ones. I think this glass is an Erdinger, and there's lovely Erdinger wheat beer in Sainsbury's. Right. And you should get quite a decent bit of a foamy head on it, but that looks perfect. So marmalade-y in colour, and there it is. The spiciness coupled with banana, and there's usually a little bit of orange peel citrus about it as well. The reason why I bring this one up is because when they have it in, it is a bargain. It's a big can, so it's a 500ml can, and it's usually £1.49 or £1.59. So you can, and a 5%, and you can tell you're looking at quality. There's really, really good quality beer at that price. Similar to the lager they had in, the Pearl and Back. God, I can't wait for that to go back in. And the Fest beer, which if I get round to it later, I'll put a little skit about that on as well. But honestly, if times are tough, if times are hard, then have a look back through some of my videos, because I have concentrated on Lidl lately, because they do have, and Aldi as well, have some really good beers in at a reasonable price these days. And times are tough. Why spend ridiculous amounts of money when you can pick up the quality beer? Anyway, let's see what it tastes of. It's a lovely creamy mouthfeel, and it does have the banana taste of it. It's got a lovely aftertaste, that spice that I was talking about, clove spicing. It's not particularly, the flavour's not overbearing at the moment. There's a reason for that. That's because when I have the bottom half of the can, the sediment tends to sit at the bottom of the can, so it'll be stronger in flavour. But honestly, as far as wheat beer goes, as far as German beers go, you can get better wheat beers than this, but you will pay more than double the price. And for something that's an upgrade from, like, I mean, I would put this at as a wheat beer, you put it at a 7 out of 10. It's a solid, without taking the price into consideration. You take the price into consideration, that jumps up 2 marks for me. It's 9 out of 10 just on the price. But if you put it up against Erdinger, there is a difference. Erdinger's, tastes a little bit nicer, but Erdinger's more expensive. So get down to Lidl, get their wheat beer, get their Fest beer. The Fest beer, 5.5%, lovely malty kind of lager drink. Beautiful, beautiful German beer. Nice flavour on it, you know? And the same with this. Cheap beers, you can get quality. You don't need the rubbish UK brewed stuff that's metallic and got horrible aftertaste. The German stuff is always, always good from Lidl and Aldi. And with that, I'll leave you to your weekend. You good health. Cheers.